VSM Technologies. For the next session, I would like to welcome the Executive Director of VSM Technologies. Please welcome Vineet Mittal.
And good morning. So, first of all, thanks to Dell for organizing this event, and thanks for the award. The objective of this presentation is to share the experiences during the journey that we had with Dell. To start with it, a bit about VSM Technologies, then the journey we had with Dell and some takeaways that we had. Our goal, like most of you, is to be a profitable solutions company that is valued by its customers and vendors for the solution approach that we take. About us, we did around 120 crores of INR revenue in the last fiscal year, March to April. And 30% of this business is Dell. Various technology alliances to address various markets in the marketplace. So, before going to this journey, So before going to this journey, I just want to have a disclaimer that some of the statements that I'll make will be opinion, both from partner sides and from Dell side. So I've divided it into three phases. To go into the phase one, we were a debutant. Actually, VSM was born in the year 2009. And 2010, here was a company, Dell, who was established in the consumer channel business, was established in the commercial direct business, and wanted to test the channel strength in the commercial space for incremental business and without disturbing their existing piece. So we created the sales infrastructure and started the business. The basic opportunity there was that the geography, India, creates a constraint in terms of the reach that an OEM can have from a direct approach. So there was an opportunity where customers did not know where to buy Dell from, and the direct team did not have the bandwidth to address all the requirements. Here is where it started. The biggest thing that Dell gave was ISR support, because one thing with Dell, without the quote, the business cannot start. So we had the quote. Dell had a partner program that time and acknowledged that partner need margin to do business. The business started. These were deals like 5K. Average business was 150K. The positive part here was that since Dell had a cost competitiveness and there was fewer competition in terms of partners, so the margins were higher than industry average. The downside to it was that most of these were one-time opportunities. I mean, I cannot say they were SMBs. Most of these were SOHO, and the repeat was low. From a partner perspective, there was no recognition. I mean, customers used to say that, who are you? We'll say we are Dell partners. Then sometimes we had to tell Dell to quote higher than us so that customer get convinced that we are a partner, and so that is how the business happened. Then we go to phase two. Dell tasted success in it and Dell wanted to grow. And we all know when Dell wants to grow, it is not incremental, it is exponential. So Dell wanted to scale it up from depth, from breadth. I remember talking to the Dell management that time. They said that, Vineet, we just want 200 partners in the country. I said, but sir, I don't think there are 200 commercial partners doing enterprise business in the country. He said, okay, then you be in the top 5. So Dell just wanted to grow. For us, business increased, profitability dropped. But what happened in this period is that the ecosystem got adaptive to address large opportunities. We closed a $1 million enterprise deal during this period. This was the time when GCC was formed. Dell focused a lot about channel enablement in terms of training, training for salespeople, partner programs, and all that. They also set up a DR module to start the process of locking with the customers. And the grading of partners happened, that registered, certified, premier. In this process, we acquired repetitive and large customers. So the business forecastability came for us. And on the negative side, there was a strong feeling that Dell takes over the account once you get the business on the table. This was the time when there was a clash between the direct and the channels team. Like for example, there were cases where Dell was not there, and there were cases when Dell was there with 3 partners and Dell Direct was also there. So then it goes to phase 3, where the business model stabilized, meaning Dell accepted partner as the part of the ecosystem. There was a focus on the channel, which is why I think this period started when 1 year back Dell called us to Bangalore, and there was a specific partner program, specific review mechanisms made. There was strategic locking of accounts. Yesterday Vikas said today, the difference between 2 years and today is that one case you have to talk to 10 people to do business there. Today 90% of the business is on the auto mode. Our sales team identifies, interlocks with the Dell team, and the business happens. The advantage here is additional business that we, additional and new business opportunities that we get to farm existing accounts. The negative side in this is that from Dell giving higher than industry margins on clients, today the margins are lower than industry, which today most of the organizations do not focus on entry-level client business. To sum this up, some takeaways. Dell had state-of-the-art order process and information mechanism. Dell always had that. Dell had a wide range of technologies and product. Hunger for more. Sometimes I believe the Pepsi ad should say Dell mange more. Dell always had better than industry support and services. What we got from Dell during this journey, identity. So today we are only platinum partners for NetApps in this country. We are focused storage partner for IBM in this country. We are silver partners for Citrix. We are enterprise partners for VMware. We are ASP for NetApps. We are ASP for Hitachi. All these OEMs that day were saying, you go and sell our products in your accounts. And my answer was, we don't have accounts. There was a time we associated with Dell, walked with them, were open to change, learned cultural agility, adapting to change from them, and that gave us identity. And this is, I'm not saying that because I'm standing here, but VSM started with Dell, and even if we do whatever we do, this fact will remain that it was Dell who gave us as a debutant an opportunity to start the business, and today we are 100 plus crores in 2.5 years of operations. We were profitable, and Dell always as a business was profitable. Change. So what Dell taught us is that change is always a new opportunity. Dell acquisitions were always an opportunity. Having said that, I am not saying that it was a red carpet sort of a situation where things are going on its own. I think in these last 2.5 years, at least 100 times I have said all is well, all is well. Because with Dell, there are so many situations when you think it's gone. But somehow we could take it back. I'll give you an example. Dell acquired Wise. We went to a customer, we took a order for Wise VDI solution. Customer was an STPI customer. We loaded the order on Dell Singapore. 1 month, nobody knew where is the material. The customer started chasing us. Then we were given this confidence that we will get the material on 15th of March. On 15th of March, we were told that the thin clients are in China, but the monitors are in Malaysia. So you pick the thin clients from China and you pick the monitors from Malaysia. And the ISR said, sir, should I help you anything further? So then we were told, no, there's a slight change. The thin clients are in Singapore and monitors are in Malaysia, but we don't have a warehouse in Singapore. So you have to pick it from the Ingram warehouse. But there's a slight problem. If you go and pick it from the Singapore warehouse, then our cost gets exposed. So we will ship it to you. But monitors you can pick up from Malaysia. Then, obviously at the local level, I called up Rohit. We settled it off. We picked the thin clients from Singapore, Shanker's warehouse, picked the TFTs from Malaysia, coordinated that they land into the customs same day, and the customer clears it. So the learning here is, Dell does not have a warehouse in Singapore, so do thin client business in INR till the time they have the integration done with thin client. So we learned and accepted these change. We learned agility. Also, while doing this business, we were open to new ideas, and Dell kept on throwing new ideas. Today we do 150K of APOS, post-service packs for Dell per quarter. This is something that we started with Ravi Bharadwaj when he said that, Vineet, why don't you think you can sell care packs to your customers? Today, nobody has a transactional involvement in it, and on an auto mode, we do 150K per quarter. Then, we did first deal where DFS leased to a customer. We understood leasing. Then there was a customer who DFS was not giving, was ready to give rentals. And we realized that there are customers who are ready to pay a higher cost of interest, and you can make a higher upfront margins if you can fix the right PTPQs. So we understood, and today we have 400K of enterprise assets under lease. That gives us a great forecastability on our revenue on an year-on-year basis. While there are a lot of talks that Dell has not done this, Dell has not done that, I will like to say a case where this was a data center deal. It was a 400K of enterprise storage box of EMC 2 years back, 2.5 years back. The customer placed an order in INR. We bought the material in $CIF. The exchange was 45. So the material got shipped to us. We cleared the goods, shipped to the customer. Customer kept the goods. After 1.5 months, customer went to installation and found the boxes damaged. Now, for the EMC, no three parties could claim insurance on this because there's a time bar on insurance. So it went up and down, but Dell stood up and replaced the box. So the story that I want to say here is that my experience or our experience has been that yes, there has been challenges, but there are opportunities, and these are unmatched opportunities because, as Ajay said, the kind of openness that Dell has in terms of acceptance of new ideas, new business, it is good for people like us who want to grow at more than the industry pace and who want to be there with Dell. So I think that is what all I have. Thanks.